Now, what do you look for in the people that you have, talking for you and pushing your stuff out?
For anyone that's working with me, I always say working with me because I don't see myself as a boss. I see
Right.
myself as a leader.
Yeah.
Anyone that works with me, I want to be hardworking. I want them to have integrity. That's one of my biggest pillars is integrity. Because for me, long-lasting relationship is worth more than any quick dollar I can make off somebody. And I think that's why I've gotten so far in life. I've always done good business. Any of my old business partners on any endeavor I've ever had can always say I've done good business. Hardworking, integrity, and just be a good person, because now I'm at a point in my life where overall I can work with whoever I want. I don't have to work with anybody anymore. I want to work with good people, and you'll feel the vibe. Like when I felt with you guys when you're walking in, I seen your guys' synergy.
Yeah.
You guys are friends. I don't know how long you guys are friends were.
10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
And I could sense that, and anyone I work with, I want to look at them in that same sense. Like, this is my brother.
Yeah.
There's something that I would do for him. I would expect him to do it back. Have my back when I'm not in the room. Work hard as if I'm not there every day, and just, give their full potential to themselves. Because at the end of the day, that's all I can ask. As long as you could look at yourself in the mirror or at the end of your life and know that you did everything that was in your power, that every gift that God gave you, you worked as hard as that. That's all I can ask for,
Wow.
And if you're truly, and I tell a bunch of my agents and people I work with this all the time, if you can truly tell me that you gave your all, that's all I ask. At the end of the day,
Richie Z dropping jewels, people, dropping jewels
Like a champion.
Wow.
I love it. Such a pleasure to have you here, Rich.
Yes.
Was looking so forward to being able to sit with you and find out more, because I'm so interested in what you do and how you do it, and to find that extra layer out on why.
Yeah.
And it's a great, rewarding job. A lot of the merchants are like, thank you so much for saving me money. Right now we're doing a promo where we're giving a free POS. So any merchant needs a free POS, you see this, I got you on that.
Yeah.
Depending when this comes out, I'll still honor it. So, they're $2,000, $4,000 devices. So like for a small business owner, it's a lot of money, So that's the way I do it. Like, I tell people I'm investing in your business because I want to see growth with you. And we have chains that 14 locations, 16 locations, that as they grow, I grow with them, So I want to help them succeed. I want to help you get that business loan. I want to help you grow, because as you grow, I grow.
Right.
We're in this together. And that's the mentality I've always had with people. We're in it together. And there's nothing I would ever ask for someone who works with me that I want to do myself. So I always say, hey, look, if I ask you to do something, I've either done it before or I'll go do it with you.
Right.
Because I think that's a true leader, someone who, there are a lot of people, and that's one thing when I did have a boss. It's been a very long time for me to have a boss, but when I did have a boss, I was like, man, why is this guy telling me what to do? He doesn't even do it.
Right.
So I try to emulate that in my life and be a good leader and be a good brother and someone who works side by side rather than in front or above.
They say a team is only as good as its leader. And, you got to be in the trenches with me. If you want me to follow you to hell and back, be in the trenches with me.
Yep. And I always say is good as their worst person. That's why I made some cuts last year. Not everyone could work with me. And you want to help people, but you can't always help someone who doesn't want to help themselves. No one's going to wake up as a sales agent or as a person on my team and just think that you're just going to coast by life. And I tell all my agents and all my people, you need to have goals for yourself outside of here, because this might not be forever. But I want you, whether you leave here, to be a better person than when you started here, because your life is the most important. And I always say it, you're the only one who's going to care about it. So if you can't better it and do things that are going to better it without outside of here, then there's no point, because this will end at some point. And hopefully we'll still be friends, but the business will sell, it will outgrow, and merchants, things change.
Yeah.
But you as a person, you'll gain that knowledge through hopefully your time with me to become a better person. Whatever your next endeavor is, I'll be there to help you along the way, because I know it's not forever. You can't be coworkers or people forever. So like that's something I hope that they get out of me, that on their next step or the next journey, or if they own their same competing company, shake their hand, wish them the best.
Right.
And that's life.
No harm, no foul. Everybody's aspirations
bro.
change. Yeah.
So many people in this city are like, oh, I don't want to work with them because they're doing wings like me now. That's the way the world works. You think of the first person to invent wings. The key is to be the best, and that's the way the world works, unfortunately. Winners and losers.
Right.
It's going to be a first place, second place, and third place. Try your hardest to get the first.
Right. Let's use the competition to keep ourselves on our toes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Survival of the fittest has been along for a long time.
Yeah. Since the dawn of time.
Yeah.